Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my FIFA 15 career mode. I'm its Samir RGHD, and this is episode 13 of my career mode with Newcastle United. You join us as we are 8th in the league, and with a game coming up against Manchester United. Unfortunately, this is a post-com as my recording software is an unreliable piece of shit. Really, as you probably are aware, and if you've been watching, we're in a bit of a recently we're in a bit of a bad run of form, but hopefully with these three games actually, we will pick up some points and hopefully challenge for a Europa League spot, which, as I say, was our aim for the season. And quite frankly, if I don't get that, I can't see myself doing a Series 2, but hey, that's how it goes. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm taking so long with doing this. Unfortunately, I could just edit this out, but I'm not going to because, quite frankly, fuck it. Our first game of this episode is against Man United. As you can see, I had to take care of some transfer business, and first thing I decided I was going to do, because I feel I need him back, is bring back Hatim Ben Arfa, who was a very good servant to Newcastle in the past, and it's a bit of a shame they sent him out on loan and sold him and what have you. But here we are in our first game of the episode against Manchester United at St James's Park. Of course, last time we played him at Old Trafford, we drew 2-2. Which I took the lead twice, but here we go, it's 8th versus 9th, so in for quite a tasty affair, to be quite honest, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll win. But anyway, here's my lineup. We've got Krul, Santon, Dan, Colaccini, Hudzaniazov, Tiote, Anita, Ben Arfa, Cabela, De Jong, Wickham as the starting 11, Elliott, Williamson, Haidara, Sissoko, Gouffran, Ozyakup and Cisse on the bench. There you go, there's the team shaking hands, and you're about to see the Manchester United lineup, I believe. Yeah, here we are. So it's Lindegaard, Raphael, Smalling, Jones, Shaw, Khedira, Blint, Herrera, Di Maria, Rooney, Van Persie on starting 11, De Gea, Rojo, Mata, Falcao, Evans, Young and Wilson as the bench. But here we are, the first chance for Manchester United. Herrera going forward, plays it through to Rooney. Oh, yeah, buries it. What a good start we're off to, eh? But no, that's it. 1-0 to Manchester United. To be fair, Rooney did take it well, so can't really complain with that. And that's his 9th goal in the Premier League. But here we are. Cabela has a crack, and it's saved by Lindegaard. As I say, De Gea was on the bench. I don't know why he was on the bench, but hey, what can you do? And Krul pulls off a superb save. Thankfully, it was offside. But anyway, here's Wickham taking it through and into the box, takes it round and is absolutely scythed down by Chris Smalling. Arguably should have been a red card and only picks up a yellow card, unfortunately for us. But no, I mean, that was a goal scoring opportunity. That should have been a red card, but what can you do? It's a penalty, which is always a good potential to score, and Herrera's come off for Mata, and of course it's only Cabela who could take this penalty, seeing he scored a penalty against Man United last time we played. And where is he? And I believe I put it just down the middle. No, I put it in the top left hand corner, and dives in to celebrate in front of the fans, and we are now on a level footing, 1-1 in this game. So here's a replay if you needed to see a replay of a penalty, but catches Lindegaard totally wrong-footed with his 7th goal in the Prem. But here we are, Shaw pressing for Man United. It's a Mata, back to Shaw, whips it in, and is collected by Krul, who, as I've said in earlier episodes, is being my best player this season. But here we are with Tiote, taking it through, outmuscles the defence, plays it to Wickham, who passes it to De Jong, to Anita, to Cabela, back to De Jong, who plays it to Wickham, who gets round his man and buries it to make it 2-1 to Newcastle United against Manchester United. So now flashbacks of last time we played, because obviously last time we played Man United, we did go this point and we ended up drawing 2-2. Hopefully this won't happen again. I mean, I obviously know what's going to happen, you don't, but and that's probably just giving it away, but what can you do? But no, I mean, that is a superb finish from Wickham, and quite rightly, James Park is absolutely bouncing now. But here we are, Di Maria plays it to Shaw, whips it in, Hazania's off, deals with it, no, and Van Persie puts it wide, thankfully, the Judas cunt. But here we are, Wickham to De Jong, plays it through to Hettin Ben Arthur, but no, unfortunately Wickham was offside. But here we are in the 90th minute, we decide to park the bus. Van Persie whips in a free kick, but not very well dealt with, and thankfully Krul collects it and disposes of it to Wickham, back to Anita, to De Jong, who gets round one man. Can he get round two? He does get round two, not very well, but he gets round him and beats the man, and no, tackled. Smalling to Mata, back to Smalling, and the referee ends the game, and we actually pick up 3 points against Manchester United in a very closely fought game. But those are 3 desperately needed points in the league, and hopefully we can progress from here and get a few more, maybe push for that Europa League spot. But yeah, there's the confirmation, we beat Man United 2-1. But yeah, as you can see, Jan Mat's back from injury, which is always good. And now I'm going to play this game against Belgium with Wales. This was my first international match. I decided I'd only show the goals. Obviously, I don't really know much about the Welsh team apart from they have Aaron Ramsey, Ashley Williams and Gareth Bale. But here we are, third in the group even. But here we are, Mertens plays it across, and it's a tap in for Eden Hazard, quite frankly, who was totally unmarked. And yeah, that was a disappointing goal to concede, but I'm going to have to bounce back. Well, I had to bounce back, but as I said, I don't really know much about the Welsh national team. But here we are, early in the second half, Mertens, and another tap in for Benteke. Yeah. But yeah, that's it, here we are, and yeah, that's how it ended up, unfortunately. Our first game as Wales manager, and we lost 2-0 to Belgium. So yeah, there you go. I didn't have much to say. And then obviously our next game was against England, which I decided to sim. And you can probably guess what the outcome of this was going to be. And of course, we lose 3-1. With Ashley Williams getting a goal, but not much else happening. But here we are, cold day on Tyneside, in the middle of March for a game against Arsenal, where hopefully we could get a bit of a better performance than we did in our last match, which of course was a 2-0 defeat. All the goals coming in like the last 5 minutes. But here we are, Sanchez as to Dzeko and dealt with by Cabela, thankfully. But here we are, Flamini, and puts it wide. Unfortunately, what didn't help as well, as you can see, my kit is blending into the snow, and Krul saves, and Ozil couldn't do anything with it and is dispossessed. But here we are with De Jong, and into the box, tries cutting back stupidly and is tackled. But that was just basically what my chances were like all game. But here we are with De Jong, tackled again, and Sanchez, and saved by Tim Krul. But here we are with Cabela, who has a crack and is saved by Szczesny, and that was actually my only shot of the game. But here we are, Welbeck, and puts it wide again. So here we are, Wilshere, who absolutely skies it. He should have done better there, considering his left foot playing that was on his left foot, but what he could do, and the referee ends the game there. We draw 0-0. But yeah, that literally, it was such a boring game, like nothing happened in it. As I say, I only had the one shot, but nah, it's a point against Arsenal, which is a good point, a hard fought point. So that's a win and a draw so far for this episode. Hopefully we won't continue that run of form and get a loss, but here we are in the final game of the episode, which is away to Sunderland. So hopefully a chance for revenge here, and then there was the lineup, which I couldn't be asked to show you that much. But here we are, Wickham against his old club. Can he do anything with it? Arguably as a foul, but referee says play on. So what? Here we are, Alvarez, Adam Johnson, and yeah, saved by Krul, thankfully. But yeah, I decided to play Remy Street, and he wasn't the greatest. I'm deciding to loan him out in the next season if I do get him. But again, more chances for Sunderland, and Colaccini deals with that. Here we are, Larson to Rodwell, and that goes over the bar for a corner, which nothing happens from. But Johnson to Larson, saved, and then a bit of a scramble, and yeah, Sunderland score again. Of course, I'm disappointed, but at least it's a bit of a better goal than what it was last time, thankfully. I think it was Alvarez who scored. There you go, here's the replay of it. His scramble for it, and just hits it, and catches Krul off guard, and it's Alvarez for his second goal in the Premier League, unfortunately. But here we are, Veneta has a touch, bit of a poor one, but it's saved by Pantamillion, who for some reason in this game I just have a thing against playing against. I just cannot beat him overly well. But here we are, De Jong absolutely rockets it after trying something called Audacious. And there we go, Krul deals with it and is cleared by Santon. But here we are again with Giacchiani to Alvarez, and is dealt with only as far as Catamol to Larson, who gets round his man, has a crack and puts it wide. But here we are, De Jong cuts round his man, has a crack saved, and Cisse buries it to bring us back to 1-1 at the Stadium of Light, thankfully. As I say, I'd substituted Wickham off in this game and brought Cisse on, and I must admit, I think if Conor Wickham had been playing, I don't think that goal would have been there, because I don't think he'd have had the positioning, and I don't know what Krul was doing there, but it went out for a corner. Thankfully nothing happened from it, but here we are, and the referee ends the game, and we get a hard fought point against Sunderland, which really we shouldn't have to have hard fought points against, but we have to deal with it, and that is 5 points out of 3 games out of a possible 9, so it's not too bad. It's getting back in the form, thankfully. Odzeniazov's out for 3 weeks, unfortunately, with a sprained ankle, and Amiobi saying he wants to go on loan in the next window, which I have done, but you'll see who else I've put on the list in the next episode. But anyway, I've been Itsamaya, RGHD. This was episode 13 of my Newcastle Crew Mode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you for episode 14, where our first game is going to be against Liverpool. So, see you later.